Hi there, I'm Chef Lauren Smith with Conscious Culinary for Natural Partners, where we explore how to cook with our manufacturer partners' products. And today we're featuring I Am Fine, the Pure Skin Collection from Dr. Anne Marie Fine. She's a local naturopath and an environmental medicine specialist. We're using her two great products today. She has the Youth Serum as well as a purifying mask. She really specializes in using amazing organic seed oils, pure essential oils, and a wonderful combination of other products. The Youth Serum is awesome for anti-inflammatory properties and moisturizing because it helps protect you from free radicals as well as UV exposure. And the mask helps to draw out impurities with a really nice calcium bentonite clay and purified water. And it leaves you with fresh, nice, youthful looking skin. So we can't really cook with her products, but what we can do is do something that helps promote them, and that's beautiful skin. So what better than flax seeds, almonds, blueberries, and mangoes to make a wonderful gluten-free cookie that's not only delicious, but it's going to help your skin glow. So I hope you guys try this at home, and I hope you enjoy it. So to throw this cookie together, it's really simple. Just grab yourself a large bowl, and what we're basically doing is wet plus dry, and you have a cookie. It's not a traditional cookie, it's gluten-free, so you really just have to mix everything together until it's well combined, and then you have a cookie dough. So what I have here is a half a cup of almond meal. It's basically dried up ground almonds, a half a cup of a tapioca flour, and a quarter cup of a potato flour. And in that I have a nice honkin' tablespoon worth of a golden flax seed. Golden flax is a little less bitter sometimes than brown flax, but you could use either one. And then for the rest of our dry, I have a half a cup of xylitol crystals, and underneath this I have a half a cup of a really nice fair trade palm sugar. And you could, of course, do a full cup of xylitol or a full cup of palm sugar. I just kind of do half and half, so you get a nice balance of not having a sugar overload. And then into that, we're just going to do a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a little pinch of sea salt. And then we're going to start with our wet ingredients. I have a half a cup here of a really nice almond butter. And if you can use raw, that's kind of preferable. But it really doesn't matter. It's a really wonderful binder in this cookie. And when they come out, one of the first things you'll taste is almond butter. That's why I probably like them so much. Then I am a vanilla fanatic, so you can use as much or as little as you'd like. This is a really nice fair trade vanilla. I'm going to use a full teaspoon's worth. That might be too much for somebody. You could do a half a teaspoon, a quarter. There's no rules in this kind of baking. 1 egg, nice organic free-range egg. And then I'm just going to soften my butter for like not even 10 seconds in the microwave just so it softens up and is easy to mix. And we'll throw it all together. Okay, butter in, nice and soft now. And then our fruit. So I have a big tablespoon of organic dried blueberries and a big tablespoon's worth of organic mango. Now I chopped it into smaller pieces. When you get mango, it's like in big strips. Chop it up into as small as pieces as you want. The important thing is that it's organic because when you dry fruit, it becomes a sponge for anything like pesticides and gross things like that. Okay, so just going to mix it up until everything's kind of nice and incorporated. The dough will seem a little bit wet, and that's okay. When you scoop it onto your baking sheet, just use a spoon. You just don't want to see any light spots, basically. Okay, just like that. So I have my oven going on 350, and that's typically what you want for a cookie. I have a nice little baking sheet here lined with tin foil. I have a little Silpat too, just in case. Let me get a nice spoon here. And you just want to scoop up a nice big spoonful and place them about 2 inches apart because they do spread quite a bit. And depending on how big you want your cookie, this recipe calls for about a dozen. So I'm just going to line them up, like I said, 2 inches apart. We're going to pop them in our 350-degree oven. and they're going to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. And because it has those natural ingredients in them, it'll brown pretty quickly, especially because of that palm sugar and xylitol. So that's all they really need, and we'll show you what they look like when we're done. Okay, so this is basically how our cookies come out. I took them out of the oven, I let them rest for a good 20 minutes so they got nice and cool before I messed with them. Because these are gluten-free, they're nice and crumbly, so you do want to be delicate if you want them to stay together. And I even pop mine in the freezer to cool down, just so they really kind of set up in their shape. So beautiful little golden flax seeds in here. You can see the mango and the blueberry, and when you bite into them, they have that like rich, smooth almond butter flavor. So I love it. And you know what? They're not so bad for me, and they're great for my skin. Just like Dr. Anne Marie Fine's I Am Fine Pure Skin Collection. It's that wonderful youth serum as well as that wonderful clay mask. So try her products and try these cookies as well. Super simple, and I know you guys will enjoy them. Thanks again for watching.